In today's tutorial, we are going to work on two inversions, forearm balance and headstand. I want you to set your mat up close to a wall or mirror. This is going to help eliminate any discomfort or fear you have about going upside down. Today we're going to start in a forearm plank. So just bring your knees to the floor and then bring your forearms to the floor. Arriving here, you're going to spread your fingers very wide. Thumb tips touch. Once you have that set up, stack your shoulders above the elbows and then slowly step back to your forearm plank. Spreading the toes. Shoulders stacked beautifully above your elbows. The legs are locked. Your core is engaged. You can feel the support of your body. When you feel ready and after building some heat and strength, begin to lift your hips up. Walk your feet towards the front of the mat, creating dolphin pose, stacking the shoulders and hips above the elbows the best you can. Choose one leg to lift up. Lean the weight forward and slowly begin to lift the other leg off the floor, adding it to the one that's already above. Keep your stare constant, it's important. As the leg reaches you above, push the floor away and keep reaching up to the ceiling. Lock your inner thighs. Find your glutes and your core engaged. When you're ready or fatigued, lower one leg down and let the other leg join you. It's time to take a break. Just drop the knees to the floor and go find a quick child's pose. Allowing the shoulder joints now to relax. It's a tough pose, so we feel it quickly in the shoulders. But it's important to try again. Looking forward, shift back to set up your pose, spreading the fingers. Thumb tips touch. Shoulders stacked beautifully above the elbows. You're finding a quick forearm balance. Begin to lift your hips up, again walking your feet towards the front of the mat. Finding your dolphin. The stare is constant. When you're ready, lift one leg off the floor, again your choice of which. Lift it up as high as you can. Shift the weight into the arms and slowly add the other leg, reaching both legs up to the ceiling. Take it slow, this doesn't need to happen fast. Keep growing up, up, up out of the floor, lifting up to the ceiling as much as you can. Again, it's lots of inner thighs and center. Eventually you can lower one leg and let the other leg join you. Let's take a quick break. From dolphin, walk your feet back to find a quick forearm plank. From our forearm plank, we'll drop the knees. Begin to press the hips back to stack above the knees as your chest drops the floor. Shoulders crashing down. Puppy pose. We're lengthening out the shoulder joint. You should feel traction between the palms through the length of the body into the hips. To accentuate what you're feeling, bring your palms together, bend at the elbows. Bring your hands towards your head, dragging your elbows and hips back, searching for the traction. After hanging out here for a bit, let's try headstand. Bringing your hands back to the floor, I want you to interlace your fingers and spread your palms so that they face you. Press the back of the hand into the floor with all your might. And then very slowly curl the toes under and walk the feet towards you. Once the hips stack above the shoulders, it's time to take it very slow. Begin to lift both legs off the floor together. I like to press through the heels. sending energy out through them. Slowly, as my legs come up above, I begin to search for that perfect line. Being upside down, it's hard to know when you've found it. Again, the goal is to reach up, up, up to the ceiling, growing out of your body. When you're ready, as you can see, I like to flex my feet again, pressing through the heels. It helps me find my core, my center, the hinge joint of the hips. As the feet come down, you can see today I'm going to hover my feet above the floor about an inch, finding my core, my center. When you're done being playful, you can step your feet back, drop the knees, and let's take a quick break in child's pose. Hips go sit back towards the heels, and we'll bring the hands back towards the feet to let those shoulders relax completely. What's beautiful about child's pose is the opening, the space created between each of the vertebrae. It is a relaxation pose. From here, bring your hands forward. I'm going to shift the weight above the wrists, curl the toes under, and go find a quick downward facing dog. This will open up the shoulder joints completely. Fingertips all the way through the torso and out of the hips. From here, walk your feet towards the front of the mat. And we're going to find that pose that brings this one all together. The halfway lift. Begin to grow out of your hips. Find that hinge joint. You might choose to soften the knees, eventually relaxing over your lower half. Take a quick moment here. When you're ready, roll all the way up. You've done a great job.